This one na Basbo. So, my people, welcome back to Obas Trending Gist, the only place where we serve you the political tea piping hot. If you are new here, click that subscribe button now because today's gist is one for the history book. All right, let's get straight into it. For the past few weeks, the Nigerian political internet has been on fire over some very heavy claims made by Reno Omokri, the former aide to President Goodluck Jonathan. He went on the Honest Bunch podcast and dropped a bombshell. He claimed that he, along with Senator Ben Bruce, was the one who packaged and pushed for Peter Obi to become Atiku's running mate back in 2019. Now, this is serious. Why? Because it challenges the entire narrative that Peter Obi was a reluctant candidate who was simply chosen for his merit. Reno's claim suggests that Mr. Peter Obi was actively lobbying for the position behind the scene. Reno even said he doesn't particularly like Peter Obi and only did it out of loyalty to his former boss, President Jonathan. That's the former president. As you can imagine, this caused a massive uproar. Many people, especially supporters of Peter Obi, called him a liar and dared him to bring evidence. They said, "Show us the receipt. Trust Reno." Well, my people, it seems Reno was just waiting for the right moment. But before we get the new evidence he just dropped, I want you to hear the original claim from the horse's mouth. So just sit back and take a watch.
I and Senator Ben Bruce were responsible for Waziri Atiku Abubakar picking Peter Obi as his running mate.
In 2019,
we packaged Peter Obi. In this year, I would be with Peter Obi, packaging him, saying he was the next best thing after sliced bread. Why? I don't particularly like Peter Obi. The reason why I was doing that was because I was instructed by former President Jonathan that this is the man he wants. And I'm a loyal person. And because of my loyalty to former President Jonathan, don't forget, this is a man who wrote in his book that I am the most loyal person that was in his government. He came, he spent 10 days with me in California.
Sorry, Mr. Reno. Let's take it slow.
Step by step.
You said that former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan told you that it is Peter Obi he wants.
Waziri Atiku Abubakar called me and said I should headhunt a vice presidential candidate for him. Without telling Waziri Atiku Abubakar, as he dropped the phone, the next person I called was President Jonathan. And President Jonathan told me it is Peter Obi. I said, "Sir, if I just tell this man Peter Obi, wouldn't it be rude?" Because he said headhunt. He says, "Okay, you know, Reno, you know how to do things." So what I did was I packaged everybody. I don't want to mention the names of some people, but one of the persons that I put is an international civil servant now. The other one is chairman of a bank. So there were three of them. All of them, except the international civil servants, were sending me their CV. This Peter Obi that you see was sending, "Reno, have you gotten the CV? Check now, refresh." This Peter Obi,
he cannot build up to 2019
The
elections.
emails are there. If he denies it, I will disgrace him.
You told him to send you his CV.
No, he was sending me, I did not tell him, he was sending me CV unsolicited.
But this is somebody who was governor of Anambra State for 8 years.
So that was the clip from the podcast that started it all. You heard it. He sent me his CV unsolicited. If he denies it, I will disgrace him. Those are strong words. Now, fast forward to today, after being called a liar repeatedly, Reno Omokri has decided to drop the receipts. He released a statement and what he claimed is a copy of the email Peter Obi sent to him. Let me read part of this statement for you. He said, and I quote, "Please find attached an email to me by Peter Obi at 6:13 p.m. on Monday, October 8, 2018. 4 days after this email was sent, Peter Obi was announced as Waziri Atiku Abubakar's running mate on Friday, October 12, 2018. He says his only motive is to prove he didn't lie, and then he issued a challenge. He says, "If this email is fake or AI generated, then I challenge Mr. Obi to deny it, and I will push even more damning evidence." My people, wahala dey. Even though people are now analyzing that email he sent, that it is fake, people will definitely come out and say it is fake. We only know whether the email is fake or not. But if it is fake, Peter Obi should have come out to clear his name and tell us that is not true. And let's see whether Reno will bring out other evidences weighing ho for him body. But we'll continue. As you can see on the screen, the email appears to have Peter Obi's CV attached. Sent on exact date Reno mentioned, This is the evidence he has presented to back up his claim. So, what does this all mean? Let's break it down. 1. The ball is now squarely in Peter Obi's court. He has been a very popular figure, seen by many as a different kind of politician. Will he respond to this? Will his team call the email a fake? They've already done that. Or will they remain silent? Silence in politics can be very loud. 2. If this email is authentic, does it change anything? For some, it might not. They'll say, so what? He lobbied for a position he was qualified for. That's just politics. But for others who bought into the Saint Obi's narrative, it might show that he is, after all, a politician who plays the political game like others. 3. This is a masterclass in political record keeping. Reno Omokri's line, "At least I am a meticulous record keeper," is a warning shot to everyone in that space. It shows that in politics, every email, every text can become a weapon years later. This story is far from over. This is just the beginning of a new chapter in the political drama leading up to the next election cycle. But I want to hear from you. What do you think? Is this email a smoking gun that proves Reno's point, or is it just a distraction? Should Peter Obi come out and address this directly? Drop your own analysis in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. That's all the gist I have for you today. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends on WhatsApp and Twitter, and most importantly, subscribe to Oba's Trending Gist so you don't miss the next update. Until next time, stay informed and stay safe.